Hey, hope everything's going great for you today. If you're checking out this video, you're probably interested in celery juice. Or maybe you're kind of curious, hey, will this celery cleanse type of thing really work for me? You know, I had the same questions. And you know, it was real popular 8 or 9 months ago. So you who subscribe to Julie and I's channel know that we talk a lot about the keto diet. When I caught wind of the celery cleanse diet, I thought, you know, I'm going to throw it in with the keto diet and see what happens. This is probably going to be my longest video I've ever made for YouTube because it's going to encompass 7 days of the celery challenge that I'm kind of putting myself through here. So whether it be a cleanse or you call it a diet, whatever it might be, basically I'm going to drink the juice.
So what you're saying to me is if I can eat this yolk, my moves will become the best in the whole world.
And after those 7 days, I'll be able to tell you what it does to a 58-year-old body. Hang with me these next 7 days. We're going to see what happens. I prepped all the celery last night, took it off the stalk and cut off some of the stuff. Some people say you don't have to, you know, you don't really need to clean it up that well, except for washing it, of course. But then I've heard others say that it makes it a little more bitter if you don't kind of cut the ends off and some of the leaves and stuff, so I don't know. So I just trimmed it up because I was not really, you know, I'm kind of curious to what the stuff tastes like. So, am I on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, I feel like Bobby Flay or somebody from the Food Network. All the celery that I prepped last night, I really don't know how much it's going to take. I really don't. And so they told, some of the people said, you know, it took a whole stalk or a stalk and a half to get your 16 ounces. And so I'm just kind of curious. Run! What it's all going to taste like. Oh, whoa. So for my experiment, actually, we went out and bought a juicer. Now I don't know if it's a good juicer or a bad juicer, whatever it is. Never used it in my life before, so I'm going to just kind of wing it right now. I did read the directions just a little bit, as a man does. You know what that means. I just looked at a couple of the pictures. That's about it. I don't know, man. A little frothy, pretty stuff, huh?
You should put some sugar in it.
Okay, and that says that that is...
A little bit too much.
Actually, it's measuring right at 16 ounces.
16 ounces.
16 ounces!
Sugar.
16 ounces of deliciousness. Day number 1 on the celery juice.
Is it looking good?
Didn't hardly comb my hair. Anyway, no shave, no comb. Day number 1 on the celery juice. Full looking, man. That stuff looks really delicious. You guys want a drink out there? All right, here we go. Unbelievably, it kind of tastes like celery. What do you think?
This is bad.
It's not delicious.
How about sugar?
I'm just gonna have to chug it because I don't think I could just keep drinking a little at a time.
Think you're gonna chug it down?
Oh.
Is this funny? Taste this.
Woo! I did it.
Taste this.
Day number 1 on the celery juice challenge. Woo! I feel invigorated. I'm ready to get out there, tear the world up today. Take the world by the tail, wrap it up, and throw it out there. High five. Hey, finally all prepped and ready to go. Here I go. Whoa, okay, there's my 1 stalk for today. And looks like, yes, we are at that little over 16 ounces. Hey, day number 2, cheers. Actually, just the taste of it, it might be, since I just put all the leaves in the, for the most part, all this, the bottom part of the stalk and everything in there, It might taste a little more like dirt, like celery.
Today is especially delicious. Mira.
Holy cow, I think that's only about 4. I've only got about 4 ounces down. Whew, I really hope this leads to something today, if you know what I mean. Hope it don't look like that though. Hey. Whew, day 2. All right, see ya. Hey, day number 3 here today, and just a couple shout outs. I need to blame some people. You know, I think as humans we're good at putting blame on people. So day number 3, I need to blame this 3-day, or I mean my celery juice challenge here, this cleanse diet. I've got to blame it on, first of all, my daughter. And then one day she said she was at the gym. She must have been on an elliptical machine or some kind of a, I don't know, bike or something where she could sit down and watch videos while she was exercising, right? And so she said, hey, I was watching your video, my video. My wife and I have videos on the keto diet. And she said, I was watching her video at the gym the other day. And then one of the videos that followed right after that had this lady that was doing this celery juice stuff. And so she shared that with me. Then all of a sudden I thought, man, this could help me on my diet also. The second one I must blame is the guy that don't even know me. He's old enough to be my son. His name is Brian Moscoso. And he got me hooked on a couple of his videos. So Brian Moscoso was funny, man. But for some weird reason, this 58-year-old right here, related to that 20 or 25-year-old, whatever he is, like I said, he could qualify in my family as being my youngest. He would be my youngest child. Oh, that sounds weird. Okay, anyway, but you know, I've got my youngest daughter is older than Brian Moscoso is, I'm sure. Anyway, I just really enjoyed that, and I thought, you know, I could do that too. Of course, at a different age. Instead of have 25,000 subscribers, you know, we have 50. Instead of 2.5 million views, you know, we might get 100. That type of stuff. But anyway, so thank you, my daughter Jade. Thank you, Brian. For whatever reason, I'm getting up in the mornings now.
But my life is good. Really good. I get to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and make some soup. It's the best. I love it.
Anyway, here we go. What I want to do, I was just going to show you the mess. So all this stuff here, and I know people say, hey, take this stuff and you can make soup out of it, whatever it is. Personally to me, I'm not trying to be wasteful or anything, I really don't want to eat this. I don't have something hooked in here, really. Something's not right here because it let out a lot of junk today for some reason. You know, whatever reason you're thinking about possibly doing this celery juice, I could vouch for a couple things, okay? My skin, it feels really better. I'm not trying to look glowing like a lot of the 20-year-old girls and guys out there, so I don't expect to look glowing at all, but it really does. It really feels different right after I wash it, before, all the time, just feels a little bit different. It's helped me, at least in the last couple days, with my weight loss. Anyway, this is only day 3. I still got 4 more of these to go. Cheers. Hey, good morning. Hey, day number 4. Number 4 on the celery cleanse. I'm using it for a cleanse, also to kind of help me out in my diet. The energy, I mean, I haven't had a great boost of extra energy, but I really haven't been real sluggish, okay? The only thing it does do to me, like for that first hour after I drink the juice, seems like I do kind of get a little, my whole body feels a little weird. And, you know, maybe even on the verge of a headache, a little bit nauseous. You know, of course you feel really full. I mean, you just drank 16 ounces of fluid. But then once that subsides, once I kind of sit down, kind of let that subside, then I feel totally normal. Oh yeah, I have something awesome to tell you, but I'm going to save that to the end of the video. There you go, that looks about right. All right, day number 4 down the hatch. But maybe it's going to give me eagle powers. I could get eagle powers. Eagle powers. Eagle powers to you today. But anyway, I've been waiting for this thing to kind of cleanse me. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, a number 2, a deuce. Anyway, yesterday, probably about an hour, maybe hour and a half after I'd taken the juice, and then I also had me a cup of coffee somewhere in there, and then all of a sudden, just out of the blue, didn't prepare me at all of a sudden my stomach started gurgling, and boom, it's like I told my wife, I'm out of here. And so I had to run up to the bathroom, and you know, I felt pretty good. I didn't feel like great or anything like that, but I felt like I was cleaned out. And so yes, it finally kind of did its thing, and so that really made me happy. But it also made me a little bit worried about like church today. So that's why I thought, okay, a couple hours, I better take this up a couple hours before church, just in case something you know, triggers the wrong way. Okay, I better stop there before I get too gross for some of you. So, day number 4, down the tube.
High five.
Hey, day number 5 on this stuff. And I gotta admit, I'm a little bit tired this morning. Not really looking forward to drinking the celery juice. A couple of things that I just noticed this morning that kind of disturbed me. Come to the cons. I'm giving you some of the cons first. And you know, normally I like to just get up. I'm usually up by myself pretty early. I'm pretty laid back in the mornings. It's very quiet. And I get my coffee, I go sit down and I just relax, you know, have a little quiet time, that kind of stuff. No noise, nothing. And so this kind of breaks my routine up, right? Because you come down and the very first thing you're doing, you're either going to chop some celery if you didn't do it the night before, so you're kind of having to get in work mode already. I'm not drinking my coffee first thing. I want to get the celery in me first, the juice in me first thing. Let that kind of absorb in my body, you know. And so I'm not, you know, enjoying my coffee. I'm not relaxing. And then you get in here, once you get everything chopped up, ready to go, then you have to turn on this thing. And you know, one of the loudest appliances you probably have in your house, right? And so you turn that thing on, and all of a sudden all the noise. And so I really wasn't looking forward to all that stuff today. Here's my juice. I didn't feel like doing it on camera. Man, a full glass and another ounce or 2 in there. So, hey, day number 5. Whoa. A little lapel thing here. Good job, Jerry. It's my reward for the day. I am thinking though, just because of some of the skin issues, and not issues, some of the positive skin things, I really would like my wife to try this, because she does have issues with her skin and breakouts and that type of stuff. But knowing her, and I've known her we've been married for 37 years, she'll hate this stuff. She will not want to take it. So good luck to me on convincing her of that. See ya. Hey, day number 6 on my celery challenge. I almost didn't do this, to tell you the truth. It's almost 11:30, and I just went ahead and drank my juice right now. I almost decided I didn't want to do it. But anyway, but my son called me about an hour ago, said, hey, I want to try that juice out. So he brought some celery over, so we did it. So day number 6 is going to actually happen now, and I was actually going to let it pass.
Oh, that's like not very much. Oh, that's why it's getting thick. This thing wasn't, or no, it was.
Something's, the juicer's kind of messed up a little bit. I don't know what to do with it. You gonna take a bite? Oh, dude. So this is 14 and we need 2 more after this. How was that?
Tastes like grass.
Actually, it's not as bad today. Your celery might have been better.
Probably because you're drinking with a friend.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, Jared's going like for 20 ounces.
You're
18.
probably going to explode.
He wants to poop.
I just don't like the
Help
smell.
me out. It's not as bad as it's.
Mine was pretty thick.
Tastes like celery water.
That first about 20 minutes. Somewhere I read it might help you sleep though. Maybe you should take it at night.
I'd be good in some soup.
It's not that bad.
Jared took a bite of that.
How was it? Celery
Tastes like
mush?
grass.
Like somebody ate it and spit it out?
You gonna finish this? Or?
Woo! Day number 6.
Yeah, you weren't going to do it.
I
and
know.
Jared helped you
I know. Oh, you gonna take
continue
that too?
on.
Are you gonna
I'm
have
not gonna drink it.
You're going to drink the pulp. You're such a...
foam?
You're an adventurer.
Yeah.
But my son came. We went ahead and chopped everything up. Put her down. High five. Hey, day number 7 on this stuff. And I gotta say, can't lie about this. I'm pretty glad it's day number 7. Salted celery juice. Last time. Looks like I made the right amount again. So at least I'm getting good at judging how much celery I need. So anyway, 14 ounces, and there's the extra 2 to 4 ounces that I'm gonna need. Bye-bye celery juice, last time. Woo, celery challenge. You're out of here. Whoa. Okay, 7 days in a row. I almost quit at 5. If it wasn't for my son coming yesterday and bringing the celery, I would have quit at 5. Anyway, I got my 7 days in there. That's it for today. I'm going to wrap it all up in a video tomorrow, so I'll give it day number 7, which is today, to kind of work on my body and so forth and see what happens. And I'll give you all the final results tomorrow. Aloha. I'm glad you took the time to watch, or either you fast forward to the end of the video. But here's what I found out after 7 days on the celery diet. Hey, this is what it did for me, a 58-year-old body who is on the keto diet. This is what the celery challenge basically did for me. I would say nothing. Oh man, that's hard to say. I really wanted it to help me with weight loss, and different days I kind of thought it was a little bit, but you know, it was just my water levels, I think, going up and down as I weighed and so forth. I do kind of feel like my skin's a little bit better. Therefore, I do want to try to get my wife to take the challenge also and see if it might help her out. But as far as really cleansing, maybe it did cleanse me, but I really never had like this big old just flush, you know, of my system. I just really never felt that. And maybe you don't feel that, but maybe it kind of cleaned all the organs that it needed cleaned out, and in just kind of little ways, a little bit at a time. But anyway, I don't really feel a whole lot better. I don't feel any worse. But you know, one of the big things to me was just this morning when I got up and I knew I didn't have to prepare the celery juice and wait to drink my coffee and that stuff. Man, that was awesome. And I felt like I was on vacation. So anyway, that's all I had to report to you. It wasn't anything miraculous. It wasn't anything life-changing, at least that I know of. Maybe on the inside it was. but at least some of the things I actually can measure, you know, my weight, my energy, that type of thing. I really can't tell that it made a big difference. So anyway, thanks for watching, and keep tuning in to some of Julie and I's videos as we just walk step by step through this weight loss journey of ours, which is really a life journey. Bummer, huh? I know. All right, see ya.
Uh-oh, hot dog.